Hey there, everybody. Low impact work continues. We're in the meadowy area near the food forest on the uphill slope, north end of our property, and things are bumping. The kale is really flowering, as is the rhubarb back there. But at the moment, I'll walk over there in a bit and show you folks all of that. But at the moment, what we're doing is just plucking seed heads from these pussy toes to propagate because I absolutely adore them in the early spring. I think they're cute and they are an important early forage for a lot of our little native friends. So I have a whole bunch of seed heads in my hand at the moment. I should probably go get a little bucket or something because I am getting overloaded. But we're just plucking and collecting seed. So hang on one second. I should be better prepared for this. Got a little bit more of the puffs going on. And at times I am just picking whole heads with the stems just to make things easier and clear up the working space. But you can see I'm leaving a fair number of still developing heads so that I can spread these more fully in my own yard. But each of these little clusters here has little itty bitty seeds at the end of the puffs. And so we're just gonna collect them up. You can either take the whole flower head or you can just kind of come in and gently take the tufts. I like having the stem on a little bit more personally, just because the puffs by themselves are very light and could blow away, but leaving them attached to the stem does seem to help them to move a little less in the tray. Even a very delicate breeze, you can see that one starting to try and break free of the tangle of puff. So just consider that as you are doing these things. But boop. It's probably a great way to show you all of the little seeds tucked in there. There you go. So we're just gonna take a little bit more. Those will spread out nicely and we'll get them into a tray for propagating. We are at the last patch that is really ready to go, and I figured I ought to stop and take a moment to discuss some of the things that I am looking for when I am selecting which ones I think are ready. So you can notice a quick difference between a few of these here just in this shot. We have upright, still firm stalks with a consistent thickness to them. And we can see here that the buds and the seed set is relatively tight. Whereas if I come over here, you can see that this one in particular has started to fall over, and we can notice some limpness to it. It is no longer firm, and up in the top section here, it is beginning to get considerably thinner, and it's tough to pick up on the camera, but there is a slight color difference between this stem and the other that I just showed you. But you can also see that this is a much looser set of seeds and the fuzz has really come out, not dissimilar from how you would think of a dandelion seed head being ready to do that childhood, blow it out, and give an evolutionary leg up on seed dispersal. But so this is the kind of thing where you could very easily just very gently pinch, and you'll come away with all of that. So you don't need a lot of pressure. You can actually just kind of let the stem and its natural bounciness and resistance pull away from you. You don't need much force at all. Here is an example of one where you can see that there is a very, very thin, dryish, weak looking stalk with the seed pod almost totally exploded out here. Trying to keep it in focus for you all. But so something like that you could literally just blow on. I hope the camera picked that up. Couldn't tell. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see in the edit if it did. But something like that is coming apart very easily. You can see I'm just flicking, and these seeds are just ready to come away from the head. They just want to disperse. Try one more time. There you go. Evolutionarily, their goal, to anthropomorphize a little bit, their goal is to float away somewhere new, hopefully touch ground, and then they do need to stratify. So they're not the sort of thing that will show up immediately, at least in my experience. But yeah, those are in the cooler so that they can begin their chill. And I'm hoping to have a whole bunch that I can either send out for like fall plantings to folks that are around us. I have no idea how they ship, so I am leery of doing that. But we would still need to wait for those to pop up anyway. So in the meantime, let's take a look at some flowers. This is one of our sea kales, Crambe maritima. And it is going hard. And we have a whole lot of bees and some hornets and some wasps. Look at that. Aggressive little forager. There was also, earlier, I don't know if they are gone now, but there was a tiny predator hiding in here. There's a tiny little spider that is like white and green, and they hide in these pads of flowers to catch unsuspecting bees, and it's pretty neat. But this one is going hard, and I'm hoping to get a whole lot of seed to be able to continue doing the propagation work on this one. And here we are over at the rhubarb, which you can see is just a buzz. Get it? A buzz. If you can't be funny, be punny. But all of these fun little critters are doing their thing, pollinating, hopefully cross-pollinating with the other one that's right over there, which is looking a little bit more water stressed than this one is. But one thing that I think is really neat, just as a kind of idea of how many of these flowers have already been pollinated, is to look down at the leaves of your rhubarb and to see all of the spent petals collecting on the leaves, to get a sense of just how much work has already gone on in here. And I'm excited to try and propagate this from seed and to share it with more folks. One more. We're coming up to the Carolina allspice, and the flowers are beginning to open in here, but I just absolutely adore the little pops of maroon that they give. There's just a nice little, it doesn't, you can probably see some of it, but they just absolutely are a nice little pop of color in the garden. We have a lot of white flowers in the early season, and I'd like to get more yellows and some more purples. The lilac up front is flowering, and it smells delicious, but a lot of our things have white flowers, and I'd really like to continue diversifying the color palette that is on display here. One, because it influences which pollinators will show up and which species will visit, and diversity is the goal. But the other part of it is more color is more fun. There's just more variety to enjoy, and you don't get as bored with the visuals. So, yeah, things are going well. Things like the honeyberry are past their flower and are making fruit. The cherries are past flower and making fruit. The pawpaw is suckering and getting bigger, and we're growing. Things are moving. We'll have some more general updates and a little bit more on progress things once I am in a physical state to make considerably more progress. But till next time, thanks for watching. Happy planting.